Lovely. He's going quite slowly. I wonder if he's just come from a station. That would be a yes, because there's a station right here. Very nice. I can't read what station it is, but I'm sure it's a nice one. Is that Petersfield, maybe? I'm not very good at route learning this route. It's quite long. The whole thing is ridiculously long. Like 70 odd miles. But we're only doing the 50 up to Woking. 50 miles and a 50. There you go. Approaching the 80 with an 85. This is what we're talking about. Proper thrashing it along. I love it. It's not only these coaches Mark IIs and AP Mark IIs and BR Blue Grey, they're also Network Southeast. It's like an amazing combo. It really is. Come on, can we get to 85 before we hit that 80? I really hope so. Very distinct looking loco. Which is weird, because it's got the same sort of window configuration as a 47. Yet, it's very distinct in its own right. I think we're almost going to make 85. We'll make 85. I'll sacrifice some speeding thing to whatever. I want to make 85. We've got another 85 limit coming up as well. There's 85. Brakes, lag, everything. Bring it down, bring it down. Close enough. So many crossings. It's a big climb on that 85. Getting back up to it again is going to be interesting. Put a bit of speed on. Don't want to coast too slowly. On the station, what have we got? Less. Love it. Yeah, we're going up a 180. Give it the beans. Come on. Give it all you got. Try and build up some speed. We're just losing it at the moment. The 1 in 80 is proving too much for the 50. Oh well. Almost at the top of the hill. Then we get to race back down it. That's good fun. Just under 20 miles. I like non-stop runs like this. You just eat up all the track. It's just like, you just get there so quickly. I love it. I mean, yes, if we were in a Desiro, we'd have the power to actually be doing line speed right now, and it would be quicker. But I don't care, because this is a 50. And I must say, the 50s and the GBRF livery look very nice. I'll drive those at some point. There must be a rail tour scenario I can drive. That'd be nice. Because the GBRF livery is just, well, to be perfectly honest, it's large logo in a different colour. Imagine, you know, the yellow's orange and the blue's a bit darker, and it's got the stripes at the top and bottom. It's essentially the same livery. which is why any loco looks good in it, I think. Speed's picking back up now. Oh, nice! Lovely. God. Level run now. Plenty of time to get up to speed. Hopefully there's another uphill, we'll attack it at a higher speed and be okay. Quite rare actually, is the weather's just as nice in train sim as in real life right now. Sunny skies, it's warm, and that's the mood I'm getting from this. Hello, sun. Ah, I'm blind. Yeah, so yeah, it's a nice day. I like it when you get a scenario that feels like it should, like when it's cold and you feel like you got to put the heater on, sort of thing. I like that, and this does feel like a warm day. Because you can imagine that sticking your head out, the air rushing past you, cooling you down, trees decapitating you at every opportunity they can. Pylons! I had an obsession with pylons when I was a kid. My dad lived in Essex, which meant going over the QE2 crossing, and when you do that, you get a view of the two massive pylons that carry electricity over the Thames. And they fascinated me as a child. They really did. I think it's just the immense size of them, really. Just like, wow, it's just awe-inspiring. Like looking up at anything huge, like if you get out of I think it's Westminster Station or one of them, Embankment. I can't remember which one, but there's one exit on one of those stations where you walk out, look up, and you've just got Elizabeth Tower, Big Ben, just right there. So, oh my god. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's like I'd never be able to go there because of how hot it is and stuff, but I would, if I could deal with the heat, I'd love to go to Dubai and see the Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world. That would just be breathtaking. Like literally, I'd look up that high and I'd probably pass out. It's ridiculous. I drop the power because we get up to speed, then we go uphill and lose it all. Typical, isn't it? 15 miles to Guildford. We are eating this track up like there's no tomorrow. Let's stand at the crossing. Lag. Let's see. Got this side. Yes, this is the view we want. This is the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. I keep saying look at that and it's amazing. That's because it is. Trains amaze me every single day. It never gets old. Because I sort of have phases when it comes to hobbies. I'll get into something, it'll be the only thing I get into for ages, and then I won't touch it for 6 months, sort of thing. But trains is sort of a constant. It's something I'm always into. It never falters. I mean, I have different aspects. Like sometimes I'll play train sim more, sometimes I'll do train spotting more, or sometimes I'll spend far too much money on model trains. But the aspect that is trains is a constant in my life, and it always has been. And it amazes me every single day, and I love it. I want to watch us crest the top of this hill, which I believe is a station. Yes, it's Hazelmere. And we go racing back down. Yeah, Hazelmere. Nice. Get a proper... That's it. Watch us race through up the hill. You can see the gradient. We'll see the gradient as the train comes in as well. Here it is on the climb. Look at that. Level out and then start racing back downhill. Amazing. Amazing. And off into the distance it goes. We're probably massively speeding right now. No, we are not, but we are going downhill. So, off the brake, off the power. I always say it the wrong way around. We don't want to come off the brakes. If anything, we need to use them in a minute. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I think of the brakes and the throttle the wrong way around. And that's why I'm always failing at driving. It would explain a lot, wouldn't it? It would explain a lot. Speeding. That's it, I've got it under control. I'd like a screenshot with another train in it. That's something I haven't got yet. Take one here. Whoa, that's zoomed in. Suddenly, roof. See, screenshots here is realistic because it's where people would actually stand, like, you know, photos and such. So it makes sense to take screenshots there. Oh, post. Lovely. Come off the brakes now. Lost 10 miles an hour. They're good brakes. That was like initial application. It's almost like I've got no excuse for speeding. See, the line in the other direction does have green signals at the moment. So we're clear to see something else. It's just whether we will or not anytime soon. I hope so. Just letting gravity do all the work here. Imagine doing this in the other direction and climbing the one in 80. Just sort of come to a crawl outside Hazelmere. It's like, I made it! I made it! But instead we just get to go downhill. Like, it's good. If there was a station at the bottom of the hill that we had to stop at, I would not be enjoying myself right now. Whistleboard. I timed that pretty well. We're approaching 85 again, and the gradient's about to level off. Talk about efficiency. Didn't use any throttle during that. Yes, we're about to speed, but... Oh, we didn't speed! Oh yes, we started going back uphill just in time to not speed. Up at 110, great. Full throttle it. I believe there's also a scenario with the 50s on Shap. I'm going to have to do that. Attacking Shap in a 50, I bet, is amazing. I'll do that one day. Got to plan the time out for that one. Shap takes like an hour and a half to traverse. So I need the time to do that. Careful with the speeds, going back, got another downhill section, off the power. Falling down a hill. 1 and 82. Still steep. Well, less than 10 miles to go until Guildford, look at that. This has not taken long at all. And we've managed to bring our ETA in a bit. This is going well, this is. So many lag spikes. Let's face the right way, shall we? God, that was a bump. Blimey. So many bumps. Touch the brakes. Let's take the edge off the final bit of downhill. Nailed it. Get us down for the 80. Be a speed limit I actually meet, I think, by looks things. Yep. Another station. Can't read, 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 can't read. Still can't read. Yeah, M. Welcome to M, everyone. It's M. It's Milford, isn't it? Probably. One of my early videos was Guildford to Milford. And a 60 limit as we approach Guildford. There's our train. That is what we're talking about. Perfect. Alright, now continue to brake. So many like houses, like rather grand houses either side of the railway on this route. That's it. Going faster than you! Just had to show off there, because that's what I do. And then we go over the road as well. Suspension of disbelief broken, just saw a modern London bus. Oh, they're everywhere now. Fantastic. Oh well. I'm glad that, considering this is a modern route, it's good that it does have stuff like the modern London buses on it. It does sort of help it, but when you do a backdated scenario, it kind of pulls it away a bit. What you need is like a backdated version of this route that's got older cars on it and stuff. Which I'm sure someone will work on someday, because everyone's always backdating routes and modifying them. Holding just under 60, which is good. 4 miles until Guildford. Not a lot left to go. What do you want? Oh dear. Ah. This be a red signal coming up, and we're going 60 miles an hour. That ain't good. There's a junction for the North Downs line approaching. Maybe a train's coming off of that. That would seem likely. That would seem likely. Yeah, North Downs line. Another absolutely beautiful line. Connects from Red Hill. So services start at Gatwick Airport, go up to Red Hill, then go via Guildford and up to Reading. It's a beautiful line. Oh my god! Madman car drivers. Jesus. Ugh. Give me a heart attack. I've got a yellow now anyway. Gradually bring the speed back up before someone drives into my train again. Or tries to. It's Farnham. God damn it. Watching you, mate. Oh. That's terrifying when that happens. It's terrifying enough in train sim. I dread to think what it's like for a driver. I can't imagine. It's bad enough in here, and it's a bunch of pixels just going. Ugh, horrible. Horrible. Oh well. Onwards we go. I'll call someone to fix the crossing, because there's going to be bits of that everywhere now. Don't go too quickly. Remember, you went through a bloody single yellow. Half a mile, I might have to stop. Got to treat the next signal as a red, so we'll take it in nice and slow. We've lost all the time we made up. Oh well. Just got to take it easy. I do not want to fail this now. What was good fun I had on my return trip on the PDL? So we got to Guildford after being stuck behind a stopper, so that took ages. We got to Guildford, and then we had no driver. We were sat there for like an hour waiting for staff to drive our train back to London. It was painful. It was painful. SWR! Amazing! Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they're still going. SWR. Like, some TOCs, new TOCs, have a bad day one, then level off, then have a pretty average service, and then the new one comes in, resets. SWR saw a day one reduction in the quality of service, and it hasn't recovered since. In my opinion, and the opinion of friends of mine who live on the SWR network, Southwest Trains was amazing. Day one of SWR, everything fell apart, and nothing's recovered since. Because there's situations like with the 442s, while they're classic trains, they are not suitable for what they're doing at the moment, so they keep failing. And then you've got the 455s, they're due to be replaced, so they're not being maintained as well. Nothing's being cleaned properly. I mean, they had to ditch the stripes on their livery at one point, and I heard that was because they ran out of money. They couldn't afford to put the stripes on their trains anymore, so they had to go with a plain SWR livery. It was rather bad. I hope this is yellow. Yes, it is. Good. I just don't know how SWR are still running. They can't be running for that much longer, surely. I mean, it's just been bad since day one. Here's the junction I was talking about anyway. It's North Downs line, goes that way, which connects to Red Hill. As I said, very lovely line. Let's bring the speed down. Can't quite judge what the next signal's going to be. Hopefully it'll be a yellow, or even a green. So that means we're probably cleared into Guildford then. I can't see, the tunnel's in the way. I think it's green. Oh yes, it's green. Full throttle in the tunnel. Just to choke everyone to death, you know, as you do. And we've got a 25 limit in a minute anyway, but oh well. I'll take all the thrash I can get. That'll do. God, it's dark in here, isn't it? It's dark in here, but it shows off how good the lights are on these instruments. It's just so nice. Also known as instrument lights. Yeah, it's very nice. Guildford, platform 5. I'll slow down in a minute. Still, we've made decent time. 16:22 is where we were expected to arrive anyway, so by looks things, so that's not too bad. Let's bleed the speed off. And so ends the non-stop run. That 25 started a lot sooner than it said. Not fair. Oh well. There's a train that's probably in front of us. Then again, if it came off the North Downs line, it wouldn't be, because that's electric and the North Downs line isn't electrified. So maybe it's not that, or we just caught up to another train. Either one's an option. Welcome to Guildford. Oh, we've got passengers trespassing. I saw what you did. Some people. It amazes me as well that lockdown seems to be some people's excuse for still trespassing. So, oh, there's no trains, no one's around. Yeah, that doesn't mean you should just jump on the railway. Not a good idea. And that'll do. Guildford. Can I open the doors, please? Okay, so the doors are open, but it's not showing us progressing down there. So that's good. That's going to bode well for us. You're telling me to leave already? But the thing hasn't gone thing on the... I'm going to pull forward and try and open the doors again. Because TrainSim's being picky. So let's stop at the end of the platform and see if it actually registers me stopping here. I don't want to fail this scenario by just leaving. So let's stop a bit further up and try and open the doors again. There we go. Now it's registered. So I don't want to fail it just because it doesn't register me stopping here. Clearly it wanted me at this marker for some reason. Right, now we can go. Going to go anywhere or not? No, because I applied the brakes instead of releasing them. Good going, mate. Good going. I'm so good. I feel like I put the emergency brakes on, didn't I? There we go. Now they're releasing. That's the noise we're looking for. Right, back to the train. How are we doing? Straight up to 50. That's what I'm talking about. Guildford. Again, so lines sort of merged south of Guildford and they will branch off again. So we've got these tracks to the left of us. They're going to continue on the North Downs line towards Reading. And then tracks to the right head to London, but they don't go via Woking, they go via other places. Yes, and it takes forever. But I believe on that stretch of line, or that sort of area, is one of the best station names ever. Cobham and Stoke Dubbernon. It's just so good. I love it, hearing it on the announcements. Because then you've got London Road Guildford's on that line as well. But yeah, we're just standing at Clapham Junction. When the right train comes onto the platform, it's just like, we're stopping at Wimbledon, blah 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 blah. Cobham and Stoke Dubbernon. It's so good. It's so good. I don't get why I like it, but if it's how it's spelled, it's like Cobham and Stoke D apostrophe Dubbernon, something Aberdeen. It's ridiculous. I love it. "5 miles to Woking and we'll be done for today. Another journey will be complete." Shouldn't take long to get there. Uphill, downhill, round a corner, Woking. See, route learning's easy. Up, down, station, signal, stop, go. I could drive anywhere. He says, brimming with confidence. Oh well. Ah, there's a 90. I wonder if we'll make it up to 90 in that before we've got to slow down in 4.5 miles. This downhill will help us get to 85. Go, 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 go. Push, push, push. I see a train. Another slammer. Going down a 1 in 111. Nice. Gonna get a screenshot of you. Look at that. Practically identical to the last screenshot I took, but I don't really care. You can see the gradient change in the distance there, and level off. Come on. Make it to 90 at least once. Because I know that after Woking, it goes up to 100 miles an hour, then 90, then gradually decreases as you approach Clapham Junction. But we're not going to drive on that section today. We're stopping at Woking. So we need to hit 90 in this section. This thing can do it. I'm sure it can. Where's the top speed thing they usually write? Somewhere on these things. Doesn't look like it has one, which means we can go as fast as we want. That's the rules. We've got 10 miles an hour to gain in and slow down within less than 2.8 miles. Oh dear. Station. Station. Warpleston, is that? I think so. Come on. Downhill, the race for 90 miles an hour. There's the 40 limit. 83 miles. Come on. We've got an uphill as well. That's going to really, really ruin things. 85. How steep's this uphill? Oh dear. I don't think we're going to do it. Nope, we're losing speed. Oh well. Still, 86. We did alright. There's Woking. Let's power down. I don't want to slam the brakes on. A gentle approach would be nice. See, there's the 100 limit, but we're not going to get a chance to use that today. And brakes, come on. Half a mile to bleed off quite a bit of speed. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Floating poppies. Oh dear. They've come to attack us all. 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 40. That's what I'm talking about. Instantly the action picks up. Got a slammer in front of us as we join the main line. 73 in front of us. Welcome to Woking, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely stuff. Oh, if only we were running a bit sooner, we'd be parallel running in with that one. Oh well. Might catch up to him though. Oh dear. Laggy London approaches are loading in. And here we are, Woking. Oh, that Slandor train looks like it's going to join up to another one. Because I can see another one in the platform. And looking at it, we get the priority over it as well. I mean, we don't get to drive it, but, you know, we've got the green signal ahead. I can see a 455 as well. Fantastic trains they are. Let me get a screenshot with this guy. Oh, and Jaffa Cake, just to finish it all off there. Lovely. Get a screenshot with him right about there. And bring us in nicely. Hopefully the passenger stop thing will accept this. Yes, it did! Right, I shall throw the brakes onto that. Engine only, because we are done for today. I completed this scenario successfully. Oh yes, I have. Another driver will take this on. I will leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.